Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. And just to warn you, this reading is going to be a little bit longer than usual. I felt guided to pull some extra cards. I'm guessing probably because of the seriousness of the topic. So let's see what your first message is. Your angel card, how to heal your relationship. Take a step back. Okay, so this is about maybe taking a break if you've been trying to push things and the other person isn't ready, or vice versa. Maybe they've been trying to push you and you're not ready. So this is about just taking a little space, stepping away, and once you clear your head, it's always easier to see things more clearly than they actually are. So taking a little break, let's see what your next message is. Surrender, and I like that that came out with step back, because by stepping back, that's what you're doing. You are surrendering to the process. And I just noticed all three of these cards are blue, and the first, or these two, have water. So first of all, the color blue is very soothing, it's tranquil, it's relaxing and calming. So some of you might want to surround yourself with some blue, or be near or in water, whether that's taking, I like to call it a luxury bath, where you add salts and aromatherapy oils and light some candles, just completely relaxing, surrendering into the process, giving your mind and body a break from all the stress of this relationship. And trust is the next message. Trusting the process, trusting yourself, knowing that everything is going to work out. It always works out for us. Even if it's not in the way that we would like it to, it's still usually the best way for us. And once we can release our attachments and get away from it later on, we're usually very thankful that it happened, even though at the time. And I'm not saying that's what's going to happen for you. I'm just saying this is a possibility, but it may not necessarily go that way. And again, look at all the water. There's a like a solo boat out there. So again, I like that that's one individual boat, because we're just talking about surrender and taking a step back. So one, by yourself, alone, taking that time, trusting. And also throat chakra, that's another sign with all the blues coming through. I'm hearing really think about what you want to say to this person. Once you've taken the break, you've relaxed, you've cleared your mind, you've cleared your energy, take a minute to really think about what you want to say. What message do you want to get across? Because when you're going at it full force, a lot of times we're not always thinking clearly about what we want to say. We're just kind of pushing things, maybe hearing things and taking them the wrong way. So presenting yourself in a fresh new way and saying exactly what you want to say, asking for what you really want, not playing games. Because if you truly want this relationship to work out, this is what it's going to take. And the next message, yellow, I like that, solar plexus, standing your ground, standing in your power. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. And look at this blue again coming in, a white candle and a blue candle. So what I'm sensing with this, by approaching this person more sincerely, humbly, it's going to help them open up more. Because think about it. Think about a time that you've been really angry and a person just came to you very genuine and sincere and apologized. That instantly changes us. Like, we shift so fast when we feel that sincerity, when they say they're sorry. or they're trying to make up. It's like, think about how quickly we change. So approaching in that manner as well, approaching in a way that seems more sincere. Let them know that you're hearing them as well, what they're saying, and speaking exactly what you want to say to them, letting them hear, and just taking that step forward. Sharing your true light with them is going to help them light up. It's going to help them loosen up, and it won't be such a battle or a competition or a constant fight trying to get one over on the other, or anything that causes us to react in a way that we wouldn't normally. Let me grab the tarot, and our first tarot card, Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire. Returning home or being with the people and places most familiar with you can be soul enriching. Okay, that goes with take a step back and surrounding yourself with the people that you might need right now to help you through this. Take time to soak up the bliss and appreciate the good things in life. This is a good time to work on renovating or redecorating your home or space. Celebration, joy, harmony, engagements, home reunions, community, domestic happiness, oh my God, creativity, freedom, and marriage. So for some of you, this might be about marriage. Now this message I'm getting, this isn't for everyone, this is for some of you, but we're talking about renovating or redecorating your home. This could be, I'm hearing feng shui. Change that energy in your home, not just, you're changing your own, but change the feeling, the atmosphere in your home to help reflect more of what you're feeling now. And also, this could bring healing into the relationship. Whether you live together or you live in separate apartments, doing something together will also be helpful, whether it is actually redecorating, but it could be something else, but a project where you're both working on it, you're both laughing, you're enjoying, you're having fun, and that closeness is bringing you back together in a more harmonious and happy, joyful way. Okay, and your next tarot, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water. I like that water came up because, again, look at those top two cards, water and all the blue. Let me see. The King of Cups is telling you to use your emotions and impulses wisely with equity. Balance your wants with the desires of others, working it out, coming to, a compromise possibly. Listening to each other, as I was talking about here, bringing more balance. Balance your wants with the desires of others and show that you are the sensitive leader that everyone needs. Be mature with negative energies. And a lot of that's what this reading has been telling you to do so far, about changing your energy and reflecting, taking time. Emotionally balanced, compassion, diplomatic, control, balanced, supportive, leader, tolerance, empathic. So this card goes a lot with the last one where I was talking about approaching with a more sincere, or approaching more sincerely, talking to them, letting them know that they're being heard, and just expressing yourself in a more mature way and really speaking your truth. And the next tarot card, the Sun, which I almost always get the Sun in my tarot readings. It's funny. Okay, the Sun. You're certainly feeling the warmth of the sun and have much to be thankful for. Again, it's talking about being thankful for little things. The other card mentioned that too. You have, let me see, I'm sorry. You're feeling the warmth of the sun, have much to be thankful for. Quite a lot of joy and abundance are headed in your direction. Your energy and confidence are infectious. shine onto those who you care about most. So that message is coming out again for a third time. So it's so important that you speak how you're speaking and what you're showing to this person that you're trying to heal this relationship with. Showing the compassion, the love, the balance, making them feel loved and nurtured and heard. Positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, all is well. So you can really work this relationship out. If it's something you truly want, then put that work in, and it's going to work out, because it's talking about abundance, everything coming into balance. So this is a very powerful, very confirming. It's saying, yes, you can do this, and this will happen for you, but you need to put that work in. Okay, and the next card, look at that. I refuse to give up because I haven't tried all possible ways. Again, another confirmation. Okay, and the next card, let me move around to this side. I release all negative thoughts of the past and all worries about the future. So this is another thing that can be a conflict when we're, I'm hearing banging heads. We can be pointing fingers and accusory because, things that happened in the past, and not being able to heal and let that go. And then because we can't let it go, we're projecting that into our future and saying, that's going to happen again, which if that's what you're doing, you're pushing that, you're manifesting that could happen, yes. So again, healing, taking time off, seeing things with new eyes, changing your energy, speaking differently, letting go of things that are not working. Okay, and the next card, faith. And let me see, faith, and look, faith on the trust card. I love that. Okay, believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. So if you're feeling lost or alone during this process, ask for guidance. Always ask for guidance. It's here for you. Okay, and 3 more cards. I am not afraid of things that could go wrong. And this is another thing that can cause problems in our relationships. We allow things to happen, and solar plexus energy, I'm reflecting on that again, thinking of the yellow card over there, because we're afraid we might let somebody get away with something, we didn't like it, and they think it's okay, they're going to keep doing it because we did not speak our truth. We did not put our foot down and say, no, this doesn't work for me, or that's not for me. So don't be afraid, again, to use that throat chakra, speak your truth, let them know. And the next card, my heart is open. And this could have been red or green, but you know what? It's blue. Again, blue. So much blue coming through for you. I love that. So when the heart is open, that doesn't mean that we're setting ourselves up to get hurt, because, that's usually what happens when someone's broken our heart. We want to shut that off. But we can learn how to have an open heart, have boundaries, use our voice. Having an open heart doesn't mean that you're going to get hurt again, because you're learning your lessons. You know how to handle situations differently. And blue again. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. I've never had one color come through so many times in one reading. Okay, I am responsible, driven, and organized. So the universe is reminding you, you can do this. Again, so many confirmations. If you truly want this to work, it will work for you. It is going to work for you. And I'm going to pull, I think 3 charms. Let me see what I can get in this little bag. Oh, I think I need a bigger bag. I can hardly get my hand in there. A fish, another fish coming out, and above that whale were 3 little fish swimming around. This actually reminds me, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there's a children's book called The Rainbow Fish that came out years ago. I loved the book. It was so beautiful. Again, it had all these blues and it looked a lot like this. And if you look closely, look at his mouth. He's holding something, and I'm hearing pearl of wisdom. So you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom within you, and you know, you're going to be learning more as you go through this. So being confident in yourself. And the next charm is a little key. So you have the key to unlock the door. You have the key to unlock your heart and their heart. This is the key to the universe, is what I'm hearing. How exciting. It unlocks any door. You just have to be willing to be open, to trust, and to do the work. And the next, how appropriate, an angel came up in an angel reading. That's a little cherub. So I'm hearing surrounded by love. You have the guidance, ask for guidance. And also cherubs, I think cherubs are usually seen, I think, more around like Valentine's Day and stuff than they are any other time. So love, supporting love is what I'm hearing with this cherub. Wow, what a fantastic reading. So those are your messages for the week. I hope they're helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile 2. What do you need to know now that can help you heal any relationship? Okay, so your first angel card, or the angel message. Ooh, look at this, purple wings, beautiful. Raise your vibration. Let me grab my glasses, sorry about that. Raise your vibration, and look at, I'm seeing a theme here already. Look at the colors, very cosmic colors, but also very rainbow looking. And what happens when we raise our vibration? We automatically or instantly start to feel better, but it's so much more than that. When we feel better, we're more level-headed. We're thinking more clearly, we're acting in a more constructive way, a more mature way. So this angel is saying, raise your vibration before you deal with this, before you approach. And again, rainbowish colors. And also over here is a rainbow, so first card, and then the 2 end cards have rainbows, triple rainbows for you. That is crazy. And I mean, that's an immediate, amazing sign for you. Shadow self. Okay, so there might be some issues dealing with your shadow self. This could be part of the reason that you're having problems healing. Maybe you've been neglecting. Maybe you haven't talked to this person in a while and it's time to heal it. Or maybe you're dealing with them every day and it's just very frustrating and irritating. But the guides, the angels are saying, shadow self, you need to go deeper. Think about, really pay attention. First of all, get in a high vibration, and then look at what is upsetting you in this relationship. What are you not happy about? This is triggering something in you. You need to figure out what is triggering so you can heal yourself. And this way you can move forward and have a healthier relationship. Let's see what the next message. Wisdom. And we have a mermaid with some little fish. This fish came out in the last reading as well. Wisdom. So you're going to gain much wisdom from this. And I'm hearing for many of you, shadow work isn't anything new. This is something you've already been doing. And you might possibly know what it is you need to fix. For some of you, you might be dabbling. I'm not hearing anything for beginners, like new people. This is, so pretty much everyone here, you already know about shadow work. you know there's things that you're working out, you need to work out, and you've gained a lot of wisdom already. And I'm hearing this isn't really, it might not be pleasant, but it's not a fearful experience. You know, you're not resisting like you might have a few years ago. So that you're going to be gaining much wisdom. This is going to propel you forward, not just this relationship, but it's going to strengthen and help also with many other relationships. And we have love. Dogs are very loyal. Look at that happy face with that big smile. Kindness, benevolence, sharing, receiving. Okay, these are things that you need to work on that are also going to help. Love plays a big role in everything, whether it's something you're creating, something you're doing, whether it has to do with people or things. Love is such a big part of our lives, and many of us cut ourselves off or we get hurt and we don't allow it to flow anymore, thinking we're protecting ourselves, but it actually makes things worse. We suffer more because we need this love. We need to have love, and maybe some of you need pets, I'm hearing. A loving pet of some sort could help you through this, working with the shadow. And I'm hearing with this kindness, be more kind to yourself. You're taking things out on yourself. You might be blaming yourself for this relationship, and maybe some of it is, but you know, it always takes two. We hear that. You know, it can't be all one person's fault. We need to look at it and see where, you know, we're coming in, what issues are we causing, as well as, you know, not pointing the finger, not playing, you know, the victim, but really looking. But be kind to yourself. Stop beating yourself up over this, and sharing and receiving. This is something else I'm hearing that needs balance in your life, and that could also have something to do with the shadow self. You're either a giver or a receiver or a taker. So you need more balance in that area, and working in that heart space is what's going to open you up. And our triple rainbow card, to be enlightened, lighten up. And I like this came out because again, here it's talking about kindness, where I feel you're not being very kind to yourself. Lighten up and try to see things in a more expansive, but in a fun way. Look how the planet's sticking its tongue out at you. But also it's showing rainbow bananas, whatever that means. I don't know if there's a spirit meaning for bananas, but solar plexus, standing in your power, having fun, lighten up, don't take it so seriously. You know, even though we get so caught up sometimes, we forget to have fun. Even if it's an unpleasant situation, we can still turn that around and have fun, make it more pleasant, find a new way to deal with it instead of, you know, banging your head against a wall and feeling frustrated. There's always a different or a new approach to take to any situation. And again, with the triple rainbow, that's telling me, you know, you're a very powerful yet magical being. You can tap into the spirit world easily, and you're probably someone that works well with animals, maybe spirit animal guides. Okay, so let me grab your tarot. 9 of Swords is your first card. Started to say first cup. First card. Here we go. Fear is an awful thing, and it's difficult to reach out for help when it hits. Don't hide when you're stricken with grief or sadness. Sharing trauma or stress with others can be therapeutic and can help you regain control over what troubles you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Air, anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, despair. Okay, so the universe is saying you may need some help. I did pick that up a little bit here where it was saying for some of you, a pet might help you get through the situation and heal. But also you might need more than that. Some of you, as you're going through this shadow work, turning to someone that you trust, someone you love, and sharing this, even writing things down, keeping a journal is very helpful, you know, and reflecting back on it and understanding yourself better. But this is saying, you know, don't be embarrassed, don't be ashamed, It's okay, we all go through this, and we do need people from time to time. There's nothing wrong with that. So reaching out for some help. And the world, Saturn and Earth. Wow, interesting, there's only 2. There's normally 4 down here. If the world reveals itself in an upright position, it's showing that there is great unity and wholeness. Something big is happening soon. A marriage, birth, new job, or something similar. Your efforts are being noticed and you will soon reap the rewards. Okay, so this is the universe saying, hang in there, do the work, and everything is going to be fine. I mean, again, triple rainbow, that doesn't happen every day in every reading, and this is confirming everything's going to be fine. You know, it's going to work out great. You're going to be happy. You're going to feel more accomplished. Again, wisdom, accomplishment, wholeness. It's right here at your fingertips. Celebration of life, arriving, travel, attainment, fulfillment. So it's on the verge is what I'm hearing, not it's coming, it's a week or a month. Like, you're on the verge of this breakthrough. And the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a natural born leader of people and very capable and confident in their abilities. The king isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking an idea and enlisting others to help in the actualization of it. You have a clear vision of what you want. Okay, so again, this is confirming, I mean, we're letting you know what's going to help you. Just keep doing the work and it is going to happen. It's coming through for you. And also, it's talking about bringing people in, but not so much, I mean, no one can do this work for you. They can help you and recommend and assist, but you have to do the work. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and fire. Natural leader, visionary, entrepreneur, big picture, leader, overcoming challenges, mature, career focused. Okay, what I'm getting from this is more of how you, this is more of your natural ability and how you were, where over here it's saying, which card was it, about how you might feel victimized and you're beating up on yourself, where this saying, you know, be more kind and lighten up. So you've not been in this energy. This is your natural state of mind, your natural being, your energy. It's who you are and what you do, but you've kind of fallen out of it. So this is reminding you this is who you're coming back into. So that could be the big change it's talking about over here. And the next card, my heart is overflowing with joy. So opening your heart, again, I love heart, came up twice. Love and heart, connecting with your heart again is going to help heal this. Okay, that's another message that's coming through that I didn't quite pick up before. Even though it is saying you need heart work and to be kind to yourself, sharing and receiving, opening your heart more and experiencing it in a new and different way. And the next card. I do not have to prove myself to anyone. So this could have been part of the problem with this relationship. Maybe you surrendered to things that you normally wouldn't have, or you just got used to it and fell into a certain way of being that you felt like you had to be a people pleaser, or you had to prove yourself. And from what it's saying in the other card about leadership and how you take action, and you know, this is reminding you of who you are. You weren't like this before, and you don't need to prove yourself to anybody. And 3 more messages, and we're going to grab, 4 more cards, and we're going to grab some charms. Sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. And that is what you're doing by this, in this entire process, what it's telling you. Up here, raise your vibration, take some time, do the shadow work. Wisdom is coming out of it. Tapping into your heart, lightening up, having more fun, you know, opening that big, beautiful heart and not feeling that you need to prove yourself to anybody, because you absolutely do not. Okay. My success is dependent on my own efforts. Again, where I was talking about down here, where it's, what is it, King of Wands, where it was saying recruiting people to do the work. Again, it's reminding you that you need to do the work. Call in the people that you need to help you, but you have to do the work. And bullseye, look at that. Okay, and the next card. I am not limited by others' perceptions of me. So, you know, again, that's not how you were, but this kind of goes with having to prove yourself. Remember, you don't have to prove yourself. You are not limited. You are a leader. It's confirmed this in 2 different cards. You know, don't worry about that. What other people's perspective is. And the last card, I am patient. I trust that all good things happen in their own time. So divine timing, and yes, they are happening. It is working out. As long as you keep moving forward in the process, things keep flowing and you won't feel stuck or stagnant. Okay, and let me grab, let me see, 3 charms. See, what are the last 3 messages you have for pile 2 to help heal their relationship? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened again. This is so funny. Okay, your first charm, this is an angel reading, and look at that. Pile 1 got a cherub. So an angel came out reminding you that you're supported. Ask for guidance. You know, these messages are specifically from, and look at this little heart. A heart came up. How many times did heart come up for you? Love and heart came up at least 3 or 4 times. Again, telling you, heal your heart, open your heart, don't be afraid to share. It's one of your superpowers. And let me see what the last, oh, we have a butterfly. So butterflies, transformation. And butterflies are very beautiful. They have bright colored wings, reminding you that you are a colorful person. You are a powerful person. You don't have to submit to anyone. Standing in your power and going through this beautiful transformation, healing the shadow self, and attaining more wisdom than you've ever had. So those are your messages for the week. I hope they're helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile 3. What information do the angels have for you that can help you heal a relationship? Okay, our first angel card, and look at those big, bright, purple, beautiful wings. A warrior, courage and bravery. Okay, so the very first message is courage and bravery. So you have not been taking control of your actions. You've kind of just been surrendering and going with the flow. You may be dealing with this relationship, or maybe you haven't spoken to this person. You know you want to and you need to, but you've just been really nervous or afraid to take the action. So this is the first step in doing this, courage and bravery. And let me see the next message. Hand of the divine is what I'm hearing. Consciousness. Walk your truth. And all of that beautiful blue, throat chakra. So this is really important for you to speak your truth to this person, whatever it takes. There are things that you need to say, things that you need to get off your chest, and not just going along as an observer, or you're not really participating. You've just, again, this person has been maybe taking advantage or manipulating, controlling your life. And this is saying it's time for you to not just speak it, but to walk your truth. Be who you are meant to be. Step into that courage and bravery, and this will be the next step, and it will be easier for you to handle. And love. I think love might have come out in all 3 readings, which is interesting. So love, what I'm hearing, love for self, love for the other, and love for the situation. So seeing this situation with new eyes, trying to figure out a new way to handle it, a different way, and in a more loving, especially for you, is what I'm hearing. You really need to be patient with yourself. I'm feeling or hearing, not everyone, but many of you, you're not, let me see how to put this. This isn't something you're used to, like stepping forward, walking your truth, speaking your truth, and just kind of taking charge. You just kind of been going along for the ride for whatever reason. Maybe you've been hurt, or you just didn't want to deal with something. But this is saying it's time to love yourself, because when you truly love and care about yourself, you will stand in your power. You will speak what you need to. You walk that path. And you do it in a loving, caring way, not just for yourself, but others. You're able to see a better way how to handle a situation, how to heal things when you're in your true nature. And the next bit of advice, inspiration, ideas, spark, conception, impulse. And I like that this came up because I was talking about, or what was coming through is handling it differently, seeing it with new eyes. So again, this is confirming you need new ideas and be inspired by this, because what happens when we're inspired, it lights us up, it motivates us, we step into our power, and we're excited to do this thing. So taking time to really think about a new approach, maybe checking out some videos, recommendations, or talking to a mentor, someone that you really trust that can help advise you in this situation. Because this, before you handle this relationship, this is a little bit different than the other two. This is more about you needing to handle yourself first. Because if you don't heal yourself and handle this in a certain way, definitely different than how you're doing it now, the relationship isn't going to heal or get any better. So either you can continue to go on the way you are, or you can just end this relationship with whomever, whether it's a friendship, family, love relationship. But the universe is saying you can heal this. It's not that you can't. Not all three of the readings, not one time did it say to give up or it wasn't going to work out. They both gave amazing advice, and both of them were very confirming. And yes, you can work this out, but you know it's going to take a little work. So first of all, you need to do some work on yourself, and then learn to approach this differently than the way you have been. So third eye and higher consciousness, and green heart chakra, love twice, right into this reality. Okay, so it says W-R-I-T-E, but I'm hearing both right and right, like righting a wrong, even though I'm not saying, or it's not saying that you did anything wrong, it's just about righting the situation, but also writing this way. Writing down a journal, or maybe manifesting. I'm manifesting more than a journal. There's all kinds of writing techniques. Maybe this is something that will help you heal yourself and heal this relationship. And also doing some heart work. And again, love is coming in very powerfully. And when we love ourselves, it's easier to take the right, I don't want to say right. When we love ourselves, it's easier to take more mature and positive action, something that's beneficial for us and the other person. So let's see what your tarot, oh, I just saw 4-4 on the clock. The Tower, Mars and fire. Massive groundbreaking change is happening now or very soon. Change this large can often strike fear, but real growth often happens outside of your comfort zone. Yes, this is when we grow the most and when we learn the most about ourselves. When we're in uncomfortable situations, and believe me, I don't like it either, But when you start to learn to look at it that way, instead of thinking, oh God, I don't want to deal with this. Yeah, maybe, I mean, nobody does. But when we learn to think of it in a different way, it makes it so much easier. Sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, disaster, awakening, release, sudden insight. So when we don't deal with the situation, this is usually what happens. We get pushed somehow. You know, the universe gives us little nudges, and you can see this reading as a little nudge. This is help. This is how you can work through it. But when we ignore these little nudges, what happens? We start to get pushed, and then we get hit, and then we get knocked down. The universe is like, hello. So this is saying, you know, something is coming. Be ready for it. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be a terrible thing. It's just, you know, might be a little uncomfortable because you're finally learning to deal with these things differently. And, you know, when we do new things, that always makes us a little uncomfortable at first. So the Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Air. You're sneaking around and, oh my God, this is hilarious. You're sneaking around and you think you've gotten away with it. One misstep and you're going to be caught. Is it worth it? The upright Seven of Swords may also be indicating that you need to prioritize, find shortcuts to get through responsibilities efficiently, to get more off your plate so you can focus on the bigger picture. Okay, so taking some time. Okay, I'm hearing two things with this. So some of you are extremely busy and, you know, you've been putting off dealing with this because of that, but at the same time, some of you are deliberately using this as an excuse. And this is not me judging or pointing a finger, I'm just reading what's coming through. So yes, it's saying that some of you, and I mean, we all do this. We don't want to deal with something. We look for excuses. But the universe, again, is saying it's time to deal with this. It's time to heal yourself. Walk your truth. Step into your power. This has gone on long enough. And, oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I read the bottom part. Betrayal, deception, theft, dishonesty, getting away with something, acting strategically, trickery, fraud. So because, I guess because you haven't been dealing with it, that's why it's saying you're sneaking around. You don't want to deal with it. You've been putting it off. And believe me, I've been there. Nine of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire. Even when things are tough and seem insurmountable, you stand firm and ride out the storm. You're willing to do what it takes to get to the finish line. The Nine of Wands encourages you to keep pushing. You have support system, trust in yourself, and take help where it's offered. Courage, persistence, weary, resilience, test of faith, boundaries, last stand, gearing up for the worst defense, pessimism. Okay, so it's coming down to it. The universe is saying, you know, you have everything you need, it's fully supporting you, and it's coming. Like it said here, something is happening now or coming. So now is the time to really heal and deal with this. So the next card, I forgive myself and set myself free. Okay, so maybe you have been feeling guilty. That's what I'm getting from this. That's why you've been sneaking around. You don't want to deal with it. Maybe you feel like it's your fault. And again, I think a similar message came up in pile 2. And the same thing, I'm going to say the same thing. It takes two people. You know, when one person gets angry and lashes out, that causes, you know, us to act that way as well. And maybe you said some things that you feel bad about, but, you know, it's not, it takes two people. And just, you know, show them that you're sorry when they see that your truth and your honesty, again, walking your truth. They're going to forgive you. They're going to open their heart to you. They're not going to be so rigid and shut off. And, you know, but first you need to forgive yourself for whatever happened. It's not all your fault. And the next message. I go with the flow and feel my connection to the stream of life. And I like this because I feel, again, it goes with walk your truth. Go with the flow. It'll be so much easier. You've actually been going against the grain from what this is saying. You've been avoiding the situation. You don't want to deal with it. But again, from the first card, courage and bravery, walking your truth, loving yourself, healing your heart is coming up twice, you know, and seeing things with new eyes, a new way to handle it. Going with the flow, the universe is here and supporting you. It told you that over here in the next card, that everything you need is here, and just ask for it. And quest. Be bold, and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the bold. So again, this is twice, I think, or maybe 3 times this came through, telling you now's the time, take the action, and it's telling you again that you're supported. You know, ask for help, whether it's through the guides, through your angels, or whether it's, you know, someone you trust that can help you get through this. But, you know, it is time. Be bold, be courageous, be brave. And the last 3 cards, let me see. I have the power to create my own future. Yes, you do. You've always had that power. Oops, actually, I think it goes this way because the person was sideways. I have the power to create my own future. Yes, and it's time to do so. And the next message, a whale came out in number 2 as well. I have a strong will. I can achieve anything I set my mind to. So these are very strong. These last 3 seem to be very strong messages right from the mouth of the guides, just confirming and supporting and, you know, lifting your spirit, trying to inspire you. And the last message, or the last card, I'm sorry. I choose each day to release hurt and resentment. That could be why the heart and love came up. And over here we're just talking about forgiving yourself. Choose each day to release hurt and resentment. So you are hurting a bit. You know, whatever this relationship was that happened, a fight, whether you're dealing with it every day and just speaking nasty to each other and just battling it out, it's time to forgive yourself first. Step into your power, and then to forgive the other person regardless of whether they stay in your life or not. Forgiveness is so important for us to heal and move on. And I'm going to pull 3 charms. See, what last 3 messages do you have for pile number 3? What do you want pile 3 to know? Give me some charms. Last 3 messages. Okay. Oops, I don't want to drop that. Okay, so the first one is a horse. Horses represent strength, beauty, especially freedom. So this is telling me, you know, freedom is just around the corner. Freedom is happening, freedom is coming. This is funny. Seahorse, another horse. Okay, horses, the main thing with horses is freedom, so double freedom, but because it's, oops, I dropped a charm. Because this is a seahorse, I don't know what the spiritual meaning is, so I would recommend looking that up. Oh, I can't hold on to these little things. Okay, and the last charm is peace, a peace sign rather. It's time for peace. It's time for the white flag. It's time to surrender. It's time to heal. It's been a long time since you've felt peace in your life, regardless of what form it comes in for you. You know, this has been a drawn out situation. You have not been happy for a very long time, and the universe wants you to feel that peace again. So those are your messages for the week. I hope they're helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam.